Hello, viewers, and welcome to this session, which talks about how to spot hazards. Okay, how to spot hazards. So this can be in the workplace, this can be at home, it can be anywhere. But this discussion today is going to teach us how to spot hazards. Now, it is very important to understand that when we talk about um, hazard analysis and identifying hazard so that we can put in control measures, that the hazards must be present. If the hazard is not present, then you may be doing something wrong. Is that clear? So let's take an example in the workshop, which is shown in the photograph. You can see various hazards are present, quite a number of them, but I can spot hot work, for example. So there's hot work which is ongoing, so that is a hazard. Now, that can result in many hazardous events. The hot work can lead to uncontrolled fire. The hot work can lead to explosion, depending on what kind of flammable substances are within the vicinity. Okay. We also have manual handling activities within the workshop, which can also lead to back injuries, lower back injuries. To be specific, we have rotating machine parts. Okay, there are various machines, like a lathe machine, like a mill machine. Now, both machines have rotating parts, and these rotating parts can result in various hazardous events like entanglement or even some other injuries. We have noise within this room. You can see there are grinding activities, and grinding activities emit noise, right? So at the end of the day, noise can lead to a hazardous event like a permanent or temporal hearing loss, depending on the noise level. So the point here is that we must always ensure that when we say something is a hazard in our hazard analysis or risk assessment, that thing or that hazard must be present. So that is the main point here, because sometimes you find people looking at chances or probability of a hazardous event occurring as a hazard. That is not accurate. So your hazards must be present in the workplace for you to say that they are hazards. If it is not present, then it is not a hazard for that hazard analysis that you are carrying out. Now, let's look at the next photograph. You can see many hazards. I believe you will be able to spot many hazards yourself. But at a glance, I can find work at height. There's someone carrying out a work activity on a ladder. That is work at height. What kind of hazardous event can occur from that? He or she can fall to the ground and sustain some form of injury. There is an open bonnet. There's an open car bonnet. There's again manual handling. There are spills and so on and so forth. So take note anytime you are doing hazard analysis or risk assessment that the hazards is present at the work area. Anything that is not present cannot be considered as a hazard. And also take into consideration the fact that it is not a chance. It is actually something that is present. So these two pictures that I used to explain this concept is courtesy of upehs.com. There are such beautiful videos that was able to explain the concept of identifying or spotting hazards. Thank you very much, and put your comments in the comment section if you do have any. Yeah, have a great day.